Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Hicks coming at you. Little look ahead lines for Tuesday, June the 12th. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody is super duper hunky dory. Hope you had a nice winning Monday. If you came and took out lines last night or midday this afternoon, you probably had a winning day. 2-0 on the sites. Baltimore under. Natty's getting it done. 2-1 here in the video. The Natties over St. Louis does not get there. Colorado plus 180. How'd that treat you? We'll take it. We're not going to waste time. We're going to do the old Marcos minute for my guy. I haven't seen him in a week, but that doesn't stop me from doing a Marcos minute. That's how I roll. And for my guy Marcos, if he comes in, look who's here last night for you missed Anika. I came because I missed Marcos. Where you been, fella? Where have you been? Miss your girl after a year. Twitter. Plays are posted on the X. The play is posted, I should say. It's a lone play in Major League Baseball tomorrow. That's just what it is for now. Well, I mean, we'll run them all down as I normally do. Put it in the chat. We're going to put the stuff up here. 90. Now, I waste time. 2 minutes. Hit the damn like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's Winning for Picks at Sean Hicks. Pretty simple. I don't ask for much. Plus 665 after our 2-1 day today. Rockies plus $2 tomorrow. Had them yesterday or today early. It's not quite midnight yet. We'll run it back with Gomber versus Lopez. How about Lopez? A 5.95 ERA his last 7 starts with a 137 whip. Are you kidding me? 7, 1, 6, and 7 runs allowed. We go over his last 10. We see him giving up 3, 4, and 3 runs. He had a couple good starts in there of 1, 1, and 1 allowed, but no thanks. You're giving me 2-1 odds right now versus a team like Washington, with a team like Minnesota who's struggling, dropping 7-10. I'll take the 2-1. Give me the $2 with the Rockies. Props 96 and 144. Nothing today. Plus 1620. Maybe we'll have something for tomorrow. We'll see what happens. NBA 61 and 54 plus 475. Marcos minute style. No Porzingis. Does it change it? Does it go from people thought they would sweep? I didn't think Boston was going to sweep. I think Mavs win tomorrow. I mean, they're laying 2.5 now. It was 3. You got a minus 150, 155 on this money line. Now, no, listen, you take a 3, 3.5 for football. You're laying 130, 140, 155, 150 first half. Mavericks tomorrow. I like the under on the ice. Thursday, like the under. All right. Let's start it out here. Rockies, first game of the day. Already told you. Gomber action. It's gone up from this 185. Blue Jays, Bassett. I do like the old Bassett hand here against the Brew Crew and Tobias Myers. This has come down. I see like minus 101s now in this. It is what it is. I said this, I guess Sunday night in the same kind of spot with these two guys for Monday. We had the Brewers money line. Today was the same kind of thing with Kikuchi on the hill. Or excuse me, not money line. We had them run line plus 180. Said the same thing today when it was like this. Whoever you like, run line it for the plus money. You would have cashed here on the Jays. Stros and Giants, I said today with Eric Getty was supposed to go on 2 days ago. Blanco today, another solid pitcher. It's 3-1 as I do the video here. Is it coming to the bottom of the ninth now? The Astros, to me, we have yet to see anything good out of them. They're going to break a losing streak here. Hopefully, we'll see. It's 3-1. Maybe the Giants come back in. Do you want to lay a 105 of Framber? And I'm a big Framber guy. Webb at home, though, you're going to get a Webb and he's minus 105 here. I think it's almost worth a plus 180 on the money line here with Webb at home. That's just me thinking out loud. Oakland and the Padres. I did say I like JP Sears today. No JP Sears tomorrow. We get Hogan Harris. Not Hulk Hogan, not Hogan's Heroes. Little lefty action versus King. We're seeing a 3-3 game today. Maybe it goes extras. Who knows what's going on there? I don't know. Number one, I'm not laying 180 with Mr. King. No, thank you. You want to do a run line plus 117, 115, 120-ish? Yes. You can if you want. Doesn't really jump out to me here. Braves, NEOs. I said this today with Freed on the Hill. Do you want to back a team favored on a road that has lost 3 in a row? Well, now they have lost 4 in a row. Schwellenbach versus Pavic. Don't know much about either of these guys. I'll tell you what, though. If I'm going to do anything here, will I be taking a team playing well at home, laying a 120 on a 5-game win streak? Or do I want to come in on a offense who, again, we had another under winner here with the Braves. Do you want to take them at a plus 105, 110? Because they're not going to lose 5 in a row. Is that worth a shot? I don't think so. It's Baltimore all day for me. Natties got it done tonight. Tomorrow, hey, we got here's a nice yawn for Mr. Numbers to put up the little baby yawning. Irvin and Olsen, I said this on Sunday's late night money. Under the 8. I set down late night money 2 days ago. Cubbies and the Rays. Rays 4 in the bottom of the 9th. And we had this discussion today. Someone was like, oh, the Rays are much better than the Cubbies. I'm like, I don't know about that. And again, it was 2-1. Bottom 9, they come back at a win. Are they the better team? I don't know about that. I don't know that. I know that they're not the better team. I'm a Saval guy. I like him. I liked him at Cleveland. I like him here. I don't like his numbers. I mean, you look at the face value, look down, and think Assad's pitching better. We're closing in on a 5.9 ERA. His last 7 starts for Aaron here. So really don't want to get behind him as a favorite. That's not where I want to be. And again, you want to go with what I said about Toronto. You want to go run line action here on one of these clubs. You get a plus 180 for Tampa run line. You get a plus 165 Cubby run line. You know me, I want that plus money. Marlins and the Mets. Marlins pulled it out here today, 4-2. Brad Garrett. He's back. It's been terrible at his 3 starts. Now, 5 starts. Apologies. This is a guy I kind of like. Always hurt. Is he a bullpen guy? Is he a starter? Last year, 30 starts. Year before that, 17. This year, 5. Can he stay healthy? Because when he's out there, the numbers are not bad. Strike out an inning, which is what it is. Everybody strikes out guys now. But he's a little whatever. He's got 5 games. He's coming back from whatever injury he had in the preseason, spring training, however you want to word it. We've seen guys miss out and come back and struggle. Forget about Snell. Forget about Monty. I mean, we can go on and on here. But it's again back to, do you want to lay a 145 spot with the Mets? I don't. That's why I put the run line up there for you. Phillies, and I did like Cutter today. I said that. I got to back away from what I said. They ended up losing. It happens. I didn't bet them. We just talk about the games on the board. We run them down. I'll tell you my thoughts. Sanchez has been just so good, but yet here we go with this low number. What is this about? Is he healthy? They think he's gonna not make it out of 2, 3 innings? What are we doing here? 6, 6, 5, 7, 5 2/3, 7, 5, and 3, 6, 6. 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, and 5. Back-to-back losses. 1 and 2. Got to go back to the end of April. Take those two out, and the guys go what? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 runs in 6 games, and yet we're laying a 120 here to Nick Pivetta. Is it a too good to be true kind of number here? Pivetta 0.25, 125, 0.0. Looks real easy to take Philly here. I don't know. I'm not really interested in that. Looks a little too good to be true. Tanner Beebe and Nick Ladola. I like these two cats. Two guys I like to bet on. Two guys I got on my little stable of who I want to back. Ladola is sitting at a 114 currently. No change, 8.5. Nothing's really moved here with the totals, sides, all good. I don't know here. It's two guys I kind of like. Since he's playing a little better, you want to look at it as they've won 8 out of the last 10 games for them. Granted, you got a loss here. Right now, they've dropped 2 in a row. I'm torn. That's probably why I didn't bet it. Pittsburgh, nice win today. Skeens. I was adamant that game was going over. We had it here as a free pick. Every other game that Skeens pitched in had 13 runs minimum pumped up in them. Not the case here on a Tuesday night. That's all right. We'll still take a 2-1 plus $80 day. Falter and Gray. Again, there's no way I'm laying 170 with St. Louis. Now a 165, you get a plus 125 on the run line if you're interested. And honestly, you know what? You want to take the Pirates here? Little bucko action? I'm going to say all right. I don't mind that. Just for the record, in case you know, St. Louis still sitting in last place in the Central. No line on the Yanks. We have a non-pitcher listed. Who could it be? I'm seeing Poteet, and for Kansas City, Altavilla. There you go. Altavilla getting a nod. 31-year-old guy. 1 game, 1 inning pitched this year. There you have it. Hasn't pitched in the big since 2021. 2 games, a 6.75 ERA for the Padres. 2020, 2 teams, Seattle and San Diego. 2019, Seattle, a 5.52 ERA and 17 relief appearances. Is that where you want to be? With the red-hot Yankees, 3 straight wins, Kansas City dropped 3 in a row. I'm not looking to get down on that. No, thank you. This is a Yankee play or nothing. Now, I say that with no line. It's going to be up in 180 range or whatever. I'm not going to say yes to that. That ain't going to happen. But if you're looking for a side, that's where I'd be. 3 up, 3 down. I'm riding the teams that are winning. That's what we do. White Sox, another 2-1 dog on the agenda for Wednesday night. Cannon versus Miller. How are they doing tonight? Down 4-3. Again. What are you doing here? Run line only. Only way to look at this. Angels and Arizona. Serlano, Ciccone. I want nothing to do with this game. Does not excite me. 140s and 9s sitting everywhere. Actually, I'm seeing like 115 on the take back a one spot for the Angels. Terrible. 115. Now, do we want to grab some Diamondback action here? They're in a nice little spot up right now. That'll be a 2-game win streak for them. That'll kick the Angels to a loss. Rubber match game tomorrow. It's not a bad line, but I mean, I'm not looking to bet Arizona right now. Sorry, folks. And the Dodgers and Texas. I was right with Dane Dunning getting a call today. No line listed because we don't have a pitcher listed. I'm guessing, and we don't like to assume because you make an ass out of you and me, that it'll be the old proverbial journeyman arm, Jose Urena. 32-year-old Jose. Was in Miami, was bad. Went to Detroit, was worth. Milwaukee and Colorado, yikes numbers. White Sox last year as well. And now to Texas. Shockingly, a 2-5 record, which is all in all not that bad because he's got a 3.44 ERA. You really, I don't want to say you can't go wrong taking him here, but let's be honest. The Dodgers are going to be a 240 fave tomorrow with Buehler's name brand recognition. Chances are we're going to have a Dodger team snapping out of its losing streak and Texas sitting at I think 15 and 18 on the road if they lose here tonight. So that's not terrible. We do have the situation that it's could very well lose this game 20-1. They're getting pummeled right now, 14-1. So, in an embarrassing spot like this, do you want to come back, Texas? Do you want to say, you know what? I'm embarrassed. We're going to come and play tomorrow. We're going to get you. Buehler has not been all that sharp since coming off he's the injured list, however you want to word it. The guy's been out for a year with his injury. 28 inning, 33 hits, 146 whip, 292 batting average against. If this lines up by sometime by midday money, I might add this to the premium card as well as the chat here. So I do kind of like Texas. All right. Say hello to the comments, then we'll move on. My daughter says I got to go out and get more sun. She said I'm looking a little pasty because I'm on the computer all afternoon. Mikey, hey, coming in nice and early. Good evening. Celtics Mavs down to 2.5. Yeah, I still like the Mavs. T-Mike says, what do they say, brother? Yanks looking good yet again against the fraud Royals. Here we go. Sound like Mr. Money. Or Mr. Money. Mr. Numbers, T-Money. I told him on YouTube, I'm like, yeah. I said, good. Congratulations on the big World Series June tournament win. You could hang it next to the Lakers in-season tournament banner from November. Moneyline Markel's in the house. How about them Orioles? Great call. I'm happy I had the under. T-Money, shout out to Nate Dogg for the 0-1 update. Who'd Nate Dogg have? Was that the Qatar coming back? Stop Geo's in the house. There is the Facebook if you're on Facebook. Sean Higgs YouTube. You have to follow that for when I'm live, like I will be on Thursday. Midday Money will be a little later. We're going to kick it back because we have 1 o'clock games on Thursday. So we'll kick it back a little bit so we could run into live stuff on Thursday afternoon. We got a 1 o'clock game, Braves and Baltimore, 1:10 game. It's 2 games at 2 o'clock. So instead of kicking it off at noon, we'll kick it back to like quarter of. That will give us maybe like quarter of 10 of. We'll do a little recap of Wednesday. We'll talk about um, obviously the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock games, stuff like that. So again, that'll all be on this channel. And there, of course, is the winning for picks. Poll questions on both. Hit the like button, please. Fernando Tatis streaks continues. What streak is that, player prop? You didn't mention that today. T-Money, Qatar money line, never in doubt. Nice little live plus 310 on top of it all. I saw a post that said Qatar like stole the game from India or something. Nick Nasty's in the house. What do they say, Nick? One of Michael says, Orioles, baby. F them? What? F them Braves. Come. Oh, Markel. Braves are struggling. Stop Gio says Twins favored like that is laughable. I thought it was laughable today. I'm going to say it's laughable again tomorrow. Sports Money's in the house. Stratman Oakmont. Mikey POD. Give him a follow. He does the last call show or the first call show. I don't know why he calls it last. I guess it's last call because it's the show right before the games kick off or pitch off or tip off. So I think last call be it's last, but it's the last. It is to be last looks for Mikey POD in a Sports Money show. Max, good evening, Sean. O's -1 sitting pretty at 115. Take it. That's Maury Povich's son going for the Orioles today. that who's on the hill? Oh man, that's funny. Cade Povich. Is it really his kid? Moneyline Markel says these games are trash. He must. Who does Moneyline Markel have tonight that he's losing badly on? Who did he take? I mean, I know he's not taking the White Sox. So Mariners win. Maybe you got the Padres. Maybe you're laying a big number with the Padres today. Arizona's a favorite at home. Dodgers are a favorite. They're rolling. It's a problem. Mikey B's in the house. Stop Joe says, I'm seeing a -120 for Phillies for tomorrow's game. Looks low to me. I don't like it. T-Bike says, the Braves are dead to me. I'll just ride the O's first 5 in full game, 1.5 or 2.5. Why not? Maybe I'd be like Mr. Numbers and parlay it. Really be. Really annoying days, this might be. What, 2, 3, and 1? Broke even because of 2 wins or plus money, but errors cost me 3 games. Ay. Mikey is heavy on the Mavs, -120. My second time here, the Celtics have been an underdog. Really? The other game was against the Bucks earlier in the year. They lost by 30. Not saying that's going to be good. Hold on a second. They've only been an underdog twice all season? One time all season they were an underdog? No. At Sacramento, 3.5-point dog. And they won 144 to 119. That was a back-to-back spot off the Warriors. That's one spot as a dog. Dog in Milwaukee, loser 135-102. And that was off the game before that in a back-to-back spot. They won in overtime at Minnesota. So they are 1-1 as dogs. Third time as a dog. Unbelievable. But I mean, look at these lines in the playoffs. 14, 14.5, 14, 10, 10.5, 13.5, 12.5, 13, 7.5. Guess somebody was at that game. I mean, 11.5, 15.5, 9.5, 9, 7, 7.5, 6.5, 7. Stop Geo. Tigers first 5-team total under tomorrow. Plus 124 with DK. They're 9-3 under. Stop Geo. I saw this in the Nerd Talk. He came in 9-3 under. And Olsen starts. He gets 0 off as he pitches well. The problem is, it was Dave's show. Yep. He's also, as much as they are 9-3, he's probably 1-8 overall in those games. Madame Raquel says, here he goes, Higgs. What are we talking about? Horford. Al Horford parlay? Same game, even money parlay at ESPN bet. 7.7 rebounds. Yeah, Porzingis is out. Stop here says, Gafford 10 points plus 145 on FanDuel. Look at all these guys coming. PJ Washington. Stop you. I'm writing these down because I know someone is going to come in and ask for props in the game. Gafford, 10 points, plus 145 FanDuel. Horford, same game parlay. 7 or more points, 7 or more rebounds. ESPN bet. PJ Wash, 15 plus points, plus 102. Tatum, assists, over 5.5 minus 130. Michael B. Maybe I'm a fan of Webb, but at a pick at home, Giants win line minus 5. Again, it looks, what are we doing here? I'm with you. Want to take San Fran here versus Framber. Source I said, smashing a thumbs up. Appreciate it, Michael. Here's another Mike F. Yankees just keep putting 27 games over 500. How far can you see them going? Getting Cole back soon. Judge is unbelievable. Another homer night. All right. We're going to pump the brakes on the Yanks. You beat the Royals. I get it. I'm high on the Royals. You got them. What are you going to do? I want to see how Cole comes back from being out. We've seen guys come back from the injured list and not perform all that well. Is he going to be different? Maybe. I mean, you're hoping if you're a Yankee fan, he is. I think Rodon is going to kind of hold up. When he's healthy, he holds up. The concern for me is, again, Louis Gill, Clark Schmidt, Stroman, Nestor Cortez. How are they going to last? How are they going to be in August? Is Judge going to make a whole season? These are questions that need to be answered. Although the Stanton homer today, I mean, that's a good sign. They should make the playoffs. I don't think they're beating Baltimore. I don't think they're getting to the World Series. Things are going right. When things go right, you're rolling. It offsets when you hit a wall. We've seen. Come on. The Stros had nothing go right for them, and they're got to dig out of the hole. Philly, a lot of things go right for them. They're winning. Braves, nothing's going right. Lose their best pitcher, or maybe their second best pitcher, because Freeze looking like he's Cy Young again. Lose an MVP bat, nobody's hitting, but yet they're still hanging tough. So they are. If you thought the Yanks would be 48-21 and the best record in baseball, one, you're a liar, or you're just a ridiculous fan, and I can't talk with you anyway. Was not expecting that. You tell me Yanks and Phillies are the top two teams, I would have been like, get out of here. Especially with no Cole. But I think they're going to hit a little bit of regression eventually because I'm not in love with the pitching. D Money says John Gray off the injured list. Scratch it. Can't do that. Don't want to bet a guy first start. Stop Jerry says I meant the Tigers have catch first 5 under 9-3. Well, it makes sense. They're not scoring any runs at all. Yep, that's for Olsen. Michael B. Honestly, Sean, I don't like the Yanks either, but how can you not keep betting them every game right now? Well, you know I'm not going to bet them every game because they're 150 faves on the road or higher. Here's the thing. This is like when I say the buzzer comes, it's, oh, you got to take these. No, I don't have to take them because I'm still making money doing what I'm doing. So I'm not going to lay whether it's the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Padres, whoever's hot. I'm not laying 150s on the road. Not, especially the fact, like I say, if I haven't bet them when they're on a 20-2 run, I'm not going to come in at the tail end of something like this when they're laying 150s on the road. Run line only. Again, could I come in on run line tomorrow with Cody Pody on the hill? I guess. I'm not gonna. Stop just says Ramos over 1.5 bases plus 145. Following Michael B's lead with the Giants. He's been hot, this guy. He's been like 500 last week. It's crazy. Michael B says, stop Gio. Thank you. I don't have any American books, but I will be betting it first thing tomorrow. Maybe a ribby if I get a nice price. What do I be looking at for ribbies tomorrow? Honestly, probably the Yankee Royal game would be where I think we see some runs. Michael B. Padres walked it off. Padres. Where's the Padre game? 4-3 winner. Arizona's up 7-3, looking to add to it. Dodgers up 14-2. A lot of favorites won today. Did we get a lot of faves in Major League Baseball today? You got Arizona as a fave. Looks like they're going to win, right? So that's one. Padres were a fave. That's 2. Dodgers a fave, 3. Baltimore was a dog. So 3-1. Washington, Detroit's kind of pick. We'll leave that one out there. So 3-1. Tampa Bay is a fave, 4-1. Philly 5-1. Miami, it's 5-2. Cleveland was a dog. Colorado, a big dog. I mean, that's 5-3, but really it's 2-1. Now you're really at a 5-4 record there. Skeens was a little fave. He won at 6. Yankees 7. Toronto, again, I scored like a pick 'em. Maybe they went off as a little fave. Seattle has a fave. Houston was a dog. It seems like it is, but when you add them up, and again, when it comes to Toronto, Milwaukee, it opens at 105. It goes like 110. I mean, I guess they're considered a favorite, but you got what? 1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-1, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 5-4, 6-4, 6-5, 6-6. I count the Dodgers as I went. That's 7. Arizona 8, 9, 9-6. You're 9-6, and you lost as a fave Minnesota, so you're really 9-7. And if you add up the other dogs, what would we be at? I mean, small, but still. 9-7 is, I guess, from a guy who bets a lot of games, it's not sexy to go 9-7, but they'll put money in your pocket. Max says, how are the Mets still favored? I can't do the Mets. I didn't want to do the Mets today. I mean, Buzz liked the Mets today. Let's go through the thing here. T-Money said pen out for Qatar money line. Lock. Got there. Groovy is saying Oilers Thursday. Series goes 7. Dave had Seattle run line. That was a loser. Mets Durfee. Winner. Tamoose had Seattle money line. Got there. Oh, Seattle Storm. Mariners, Seattle Storm, I have no idea what did. And Atlas and Lacrosse. Buzz, 560 to win 400 on the Mets minus 140 was a loser. Michael B. I bet the Marlins today. It was a horrible spot for the Mets. I would not bet them again tomorrow. That's the point. You're coming back from England. Why are you again with the Mets. Why are you favored? Yeah, Miami's bad. I don't. This is why I don't want to lay 150s. So I'm not laying 150 with the Yanks on the road. I don't want to lay 150 with the Mets at home. One game for tomorrow right now. The Rockies plus 2 hundos. There you go. Midday by tomorrow. Maybe I'll add something. I got some premiums are up on the site if you want to get down with that. Promo code midday for the Midday Money Show, 20% off. YouTube premium on the Sean Higgs channel. Sometimes I put picks up over there. You should be support the channel. It's $5. And I give you picks. Can't go wrong. Nate Dogs in the house. Dodgers over 9. Couldn't believe it dropped 8.5. Smashed it up again. Are you kidding me? It's a 14 spot. Wow. Michael B. All righty, Sean. Have a good night. Michael's waiting for football. Under Hall of Fame game. All the way down. He's alternate line. Under 22. Just crush the under. T-Money. If the Yanks make a run in October, would you say Judge earned his money? For this year, here's the thing. You paid a guy $40 million a year. He's 32, T-Money. This is my point with Judge. He is 32. You could have let him walk out the door and given Soto $40 million. Now Soto's having a monster year. He's going to want $60 million. You can't give it to him because Judge is the face of your franchise. The 32-year-old, not the 25-year-old. The 32-year-old who's played 3 full seasons because he gets hurt. They win it all. It pays itself. I get it. I'm a Yankee fan. They paid for Tex, Burnett, and CeCe. They won a title. It cures all wills. They haven't been back since. They win a title this year. Super. Worth every penny. Do I think this is a title team? No, I don't think it's a title team. T-Mike says, Yanks, Cleveland, Twins, Phillies, maybe Dodgers are always thought they were. You're putting the Twins in here. I love how the Royals are fake. The Orioles are fake. The Dodgers are maybe. But the Twins are a real team. Their ace has a 5.7 ERA on the season. They just lost to Colorado at home. But yet they're for real to win a World Series. Come on, T-Money. Are you mad? Are you still mad over Hurley turning down your crap franchise? And you want to come in here and stir the pot with this Twins nonsense? Twins? I want to say the Royals are fake. I was joking with you that say the Yanks are frauds. It's not as much as they're frauds. You talk about teams winning in a regular season. You're not high on the Royals. Who have the Yankees beaten? I'll tell you, nobody. They lost to the Orioles. They lost to the Dodgers. Who have they beaten? If these teams are not real and not good teams, right? Tampa Bay's not a good team. Texas isn't a good team. Orioles aren't a good team. Kansas City, they're all trash. But yet the Yanks beating everybody, they're the real team. Even though when they played a real team like the Dodgers, they got their butts kicked. So the Yanks could win a division. I still think the Orioles could give them a run here. They get to the playoffs, they'll beat your Twins or Seattle who can't hit a lick. Maybe they don't beat Seattle. Maybe Seattle pitching shuts them down because there's still a bunch of guys who strike out a ton. Maybe they get to the ALCS and then they lose. All we're going to hear about is, they could have. They're not. This is not a World Series team. They're not. I don't care. You get the pet out. I'm going to say this all year. We get into August and they bring in another arm. Maybe I'll change my tune a bit. But I don't think their pitching is holding up. You're not bringing up LA. Better not. I was going to tag you in something. I had a good. Somebody posted a good LeBron down 3-1 to the Warriors. It's going to post. I couldn't do that though because then you would have said like, "See, he's the goat, Sean. Why you messing with him?" But I did think of you when I saw good LeBron, peak LeBron. All right, take the Rockies like I told you to do today. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow at noon. Good night. Bye bye.